from the 7 Storm Team. Your first alert weather with meteorologist Ben Terry.
Along the Mermentau, we do have, of course, the river that has crested here at the Mermentau gauge. It is down now to 10.6. Thankfully, it didn't reach that forecast of 11.5 of previous days. It's going to stay above 10 feet, though, through Saturday night at least, which means more river flooding expected. The problem here is that along areas like Lake Arthur, there are bayous that feed into the lake that are south of the Mermentau gauge. So with all that in backwater flooding, it's going to take quite a while for that to come down. We're talking days, maybe in weeks of this high water like we're seeing now being held back in the town, and like we're seeing now in areas like Hayes and along Bayou, Lacassine Bayou. It's not going down anytime soon. The Calcasieu River cresting has crested at Oberlin. It stayed now at 17.6, still at major flood stage, all the way up to 19 feet today. And Kinder, that's going to put it at about 3 feet above flood stage. This is relatively minor flooding concerns here, though, along the Calcasieu. No major issues here. And obviously, some people are wondering about the Sabine. Thankfully, everything below flood stage there, and expected to remain that way. This was not the Sabine flood. This was all east of there, where we dealt with that mainly all out across Acadiana and the Mermentau area. Right now, weather watchers, mid-70s, Lake Arthur 74 in Moss Bluff. Holly Beach this morning 83 from Brenda Abshire, and that's not much above where our actual Cameron thermometer is at 82 this hour. 75 in DeRidder, Oakdale 74. Patchy fog around for the next hour or so, but the rain holding off for now. Deep tropical moisture still in place for our area today. That's going to lead to a repeat of those afternoon thunderstorms. I've got our chances today at 70%. By around the lunch hour, we'll see these popping as temperatures warm into the upper 80s. But the afternoon rains, well, that brings the rain-cooled air with it. So we may actually see our temperatures dropping a bit as we head into the afternoon. If you got evening plans on this Friday, it is Friday. I had to remind myself, it's like the days have been running together this week. By this evening, the rain chances will drop back, and it looks like for evening activities, there you go. We're going to be drier there toward 8 p.m., 83 degrees, rain chances only at 10%. Afternoon chances of storms tomorrow look to be with us, but I am keeping us with a little bit of a lower potential for rain tomorrow, as we'll be sort of in between our next big weather maker, which comes late Sunday into Monday. This front from the north makes it all the way down into Louisiana, but once it gets here, it's going to sort of stall out, fizzle out, and continue to bring the increased chance of rain Monday. After that, though, as that front fizzles, we may see our rain chances also do the same as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. This is not going to be a repeat scenario for us that we saw this week, though. This is going to be mainly scattered activity, maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain with that over the course of the next few days, so not expecting to see that cause any major aggravation to the flooding. Of course, we obviously don't need any rain. What we would like to see would be days, maybe weeks of 0% rain chances. I can't promise you that. In fact, here we go with the 7-day, 40% tomorrow, and then back up to 60% Sunday and Monday with that front pushing in toward the middle of next week. It is hoping to show signs of looking drier. We'll look at that.
Well, let's hope so.
And tomorrow, maybe a little less rain, but today you need the umbrellas.
All right. Earlier, we told you about a wreck on I-10 westbound near the Iowa 165 exit.
Yeah, milepost 39. We now know from DOT that I-10 westbound is closed past US 165 at milepost 39 because of an accident. They're advising people to use an alternate route. So it was just yesterday that this route was reopened because of flooding issues in the eastbound, and now we're looking at westbound closure, but this is because of an accident, not because of floodwaters.
So also headaches for Iowa commuters.
Yeah, well, Jennings, Welsh,
all those
Roanoke,
people.
all those areas. Yeah, if you're heading westbound, you'll need to take 90 or 190.
Get off while you can,
Okay. Well, while northern Louisiana was spared the flooding that many in the southern part of the